Have you ever stood in the health food aisle, just staring at the shelves, totally paralyzed by choice? You see all these so-called superfoods, and you're just thinking, which one is actually super for me? If that sounds familiar, well, you've come to the right place. Today, we are tackling a classic head-to-head, chia seeds versus flax seeds. You've seen them, you know they're both supposed to be good for you, but when it comes right down to it, how do you actually choose? It can be seriously confusing. So right off the bat, let's get one thing straight. We are not here to crown a single winner. This isn't some kind of championship fight. Our goal is to give you the tools to figure out which seed fits your body, your health goals, and yeah, your life. It's all about making a smarter, more personal choice. And to do that, we're going to follow a really simple framework. First, we'll dive into the numbers. Then, we'll uncover the secret hidden powers of each seed. After that, we'll get practical and talk about the price tag. And finally, we'll pull it all together so you can make your final call. Ready? Let's jump in. Okay, first up, step one, the numbers. Look, before we get into all the cool, unique benefits and everything, we gotta start with the foundation, and that's the nutritional facts. This is where we slice right through all the marketing hype and just look at what's really inside these tiny little powerhouses. So let's put them head to head. Right away, you can see that even though they're pretty close, some key differences start to pop up. In a standard 2-tablespoon serving, chia seeds pull ahead with a whopping 10 grams of fiber. On the flip side, flax seeds edge them out with a little more protein and, importantly, they're an excellent source of those crucial omega-3 fatty acids. So, what's the takeaway here? It's pretty simple. If your main goal is gut health, staying regular and keeping things moving, chia is your clear winner with all that fiber. But if you're all about brain health and heart health, those incredible omega-3s give flax a really significant advantage. It just depends on what you're looking to optimize. Now, let's move on to step 2, because this is where it gets really interesting, the hidden powers. Nutrition is so much more than just a numbers game, right? Each one of these seeds has these incredible, unique properties that a standard nutrition label just can't tell you about. Check this out. Chia seeds are famous for being like little sponges. They absorb a ton of water and form this gel. This is amazing for hydration, and it slows down digestion, which helps you feel full for way longer. Then you've got flax seeds, which are absolutely packed with something called lignans. These are powerful antioxidants that studies suggest can help with things like balancing hormones and supporting your heart. So again, you've got to ask yourself, what's my goal here? Am I looking for that long-lasting fullness and digestive backup from chia's gel, or am I more focused on the hormonal and heart support I can get from the lignans in flax? All right, let's get down to brass tacks with step 3, the price tag. Because let's be honest, it doesn't matter how amazing a food is if you can't actually afford to buy it all the time. We have to talk about real-world value. So if you're just looking at the price on the shelf, you'll probably notice that flax seeds are usually a bit more budget-friendly per ounce. Seems like a no-brainer, right? But hang on. Remember that gel thing we talked about with chia seeds? Because they expand so much, you might find you use way less of them per serving to get that same filling effect. So while flax might look cheaper up front, your actual cost per use could end up being surprisingly similar. And all of this brings us to our final step, the grand finale, your final verdict. We've crunched the numbers, we've uncovered the hidden powers, we've even checked the price. Now, the power is officially in your hands to take all this info and make the call that's perfect for you. So here it is, your personal checklist. Just ask yourself these 4 simple questions. 1. What's my main health goal? Am I team fiber or team omega-3s? 2. What's my real budget? Am I looking at sticker price or value per use? 3. Which hidden power do I need more? That hydration gel or the lignans? And 4, and this is a big one, how am I actually going to eat these things? Your answers will point you straight to your perfect match. So if you take one thing away from all this, let it be this. Forget about those articles trying to crown one superfood as the absolute king. The best choice is always the one that lines up with your personal goals, your budget, and what you actually like to eat. If you don't enjoy it, you're not going to stick with it. And here's the really cool part. You don't just know how to choose between chia and flax now. You actually have a simple, repeatable framework for making smarter choices about all kinds of foods. Seriously, you can use this exact same logic for anything. Quinoa versus brown rice, check the numbers, the unique properties, and the cost. Almond milk versus oat milk, same process. You name it. This little tool can help you navigate that whole grocery store.
So I'll leave you with this question. Now that you have the framework, what will you compare next?